What's up, guys? It's been a crazy few months in winter here, but I'm finally back out and here at Mad Mando. And I've done a lot of different videos over the last few months, and then I've done disc dives at my house. I don't want to do that anymore. Came out for looking to see what new disc golf stuff we got here at Mad Mando, and well, he's got a lot of new dies. Look at that. A whole bunch of beginner disc golf die kits and neon. I've been dyeing a lot more discs, and I've recorded a lot of videos over the last 6-7 months, and there's a lot that I got to fill in, but yeah, this is gonna be a fun video. Disc dyeing with cats. Hey guys, I went out to Ledgestone this week, and I had the intention to learn how to dye a little differently. I mean, disc golf dye. This was my old set. I had eyedroppers with the names, and I have like 20 of them. And well, this rubber deteriorates and it no longer holds any dye. It's all dried up in the bottom, and yeah, the acetone didn't actually stay. So I was like, how do you do it differently? So I saw one guy with little eyedroppers of these disposable ones that just have metal, and you can just drip straight down and have your pattern and just go through whatever's in the bottle, and then that's disposable. So here is the Peoria Art Guild, and this guy's name is Jeff Beatty. He has been at a lot of different disc golf tournaments over the years. DDO 2021, he said he did the first die class there. And then I saw him in 2023 at DDO, so for the Dynamic Discs Open. And then now, down in Emporia, that's the glass blown open. But just because there's so many people that go to those tournaments, that's where he goes to. Ledgestone, there's a lot of people that went to Ledgestone, so. But I ramble on. This is the Peoria Art Guild. This is on Wednesday morning in Peoria. How's it going? I'm out in downtown Peoria going to a dye class. That's the first event I'm choosing to go to, and then I got some VIP check-in. Grab some Dunkin'. A little slow today, but out here having fun. Got Illinois River over there. Yeah, should be a good day. The Dye Academy. So this is your custom one, and then the other one is the optical illusion.
Correct.
I kind of want to do the optical illusion.
Oh, okay, sure. Let me find that one. I'll get a couple of those too. Here's the optical illusion. And this one is just, this one is, you're going to weed all of the piece, all of the pieces that come off are going to come on. And the reason I much prefer weeding on the disc rather than on the vinyl. Some people are like, they weed it right now, and it's way easier when it's stuck to the disc because you don't have to hold down all the pieces that are next to everything. Okay. Because once you've stuck it to the disc, here's the way to do this. You do this. This is called contact paper, transfer tape. Okay. And I really like this brand, and I buy the 6-inch rolls because they're way easier to deal with than a 12-inch. And then the best way to do this is just sag it, and then it'll drop down on its own. And where's all my? I need to find all my little scrapers to smooth it out.
What's up, guys? I'm at the Dye Academy. Dye MD5 and some other ones.
So I just use you can use a credit card.
Oh, okay.
You can use, but basically you're just getting this adhered to the. You want the sticker to stick to this so that you can peel the backing off, because you got backing on the. Where's my scissors?
Oh, right here. Right here.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
The safety scissors.
Yeah. I am left-handed, so
I'm ambidextrous.
All right,
I know.
nice. Do you throw both-handed?
I've tried lefty a few times. I can do a lefty roller.
Okay.
But
that's cool. Like a forehand roller?
Yeah. I'm still don't need it all the time. I mean, I know Yuli is fully ambidextrous. And
or he injured himself and
taught
himself how to do it. Yeah. I think I played with a guy a couple years ago that had shoulder surgery, and his doctor told him he couldn't. He literally had a rope through his belt loop and had to put his right arm through the rope loop, so that when he would throw left-handed, he had his hand tied to his body.
Yeah.
And he would throw left-handed. And he had never played left-handed before. He did pretty good. He'd been practicing.
Isn't Ken Climo ambidextrous too?
I don't know that he threw ambidextrous. The only pro that I know that I used to know that threw ambidextrous was, and he didn't do it all the time, but Chris Sprague, who's now like a Pro 50 player.
Okay.
He could throw it 500 feet backhand. That was so cool. And we would peel this. We'll wait till we have the disc ready, but you're gonna peel this off.
Yeah, just don't breathe in. I'm gonna say if you are interested, we have ProCam.
And then once you have, then you're gonna line it, center it up, since we have these X's on here.
And I found out depending on the disc too and how it turned out.
And
you were talking about the
depending on how see-through the disc is. Now, do you want me to put this on, or do you want to? So basically, you're lining it up like this, and you're trying to find that X.
Yeah, those are amazing.
And you want to
he actually came
get
to the
it.
first ever
Injection spot right on the X.
Yep. And I use these X's on the sides so that I can kind of like, and then eventually, right before you touch it, you're going to see that X through the disc, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
It might be more of a cross because I did it.
I know it's a cross. It's all right. I'm just trying to spot it.
I know. I'm not giving myself crap for sucking at making it. X marks the spot.
I think that's close, but it's hard to see.
Okay, you're gonna do.
It's really hard to see through there.
Yeah, it's not as opaque as I thought it would be.
But then you're just taking this, and the goal is to work your way out, and I'll let you finish this, but you're just going to take this, and you want to smooth it out, push all those big bubbles. It doesn't matter, as long as there's no bubbles, as long as there's not a cut line under the bubbles, it doesn't really matter.
Okay.
And so you just want to work yourself all the way to the edge, and when you get to the edge, I'll come back and work on the rest of it. Because there's a circle cut, there's a 10-inch circle cut on the vinyl, so you'll be able to pull all that out, and you'll have like an inch around the extra side of the disc that you can wrap under the bottom.
Okay.
So that way you're not going to get black on the bottom rim as easily.
And then,
all right.
Kevin can get a flow trawl.
Yep.
Yes, if you guys want to come in, if you want to wait on this, let's go do the flow trawl demo.
I'll continue with this and then.
Or bring it in, yeah.
No,
you can bring it in if you want.
Yep.
So is that for like stuff?
Yeah.
There's some cool stuff. I've not done a stencil die before, and I'm doing it on the MD5, so we'll see how that turns out. But let's go join the action. And do a flow trawl with one of these other discs too, probably the Watt. Also picked up a heat that comes with the die class. Not sure what I'm gonna do on the heat, but pretty cool so far. Ooh, the heat lamps.
Alright, if I got time, is it till 6? Because it says it's till 8 on the
Oh, it does?
on the Ledgestone thing.
Well, we want people here. We're not putting any more discs down after like 6. I'll be here in the evening, but it also, if you let it sit for a long time, it'll get clumpy. And there's like gross strings and stuff in there. So sometimes if I have stuff that's old, I'll put like cheesecloth over the top of it just to filter out the clumps because you don't want those in your back. I put quite a bit in here. Again, you see all kinds of bubbles in here. No more bubbles. Or at least not very many. And it'll pull all the bubbles up to the, you can do that a couple times. We'll torch this too beforehand. But that's one thing, is that an easy way to pull the bubbles up is to just let gravity do it. Okay, so with Floetrol, we've got a couple different ways to do it. We're putting a base of Floetrol because we're going to put the disc in there. And the one thing we don't want to happen is we don't want the disc to bottom out. You can't have the disc hit the bottom or it's going to ruin the design. Whatever design, when we put a design on here and we stick the disc on there, it's going to be on there right away. As soon as you touch it down, like the disc can move, It's not going to mess up the design if it moves, but if you push it all the way down to the bottom, it'll mess up. The other thing is if this is too thin, it'll get too hot in the center, and you'll get like a dark spot in the middle because we're putting these under a heat lamp. Because the heat works much, it helps lead. And depending on the type of disc we're using, we'll either do 90 minutes or for like the clear zones, I'll do like an hour, and then I'm just gonna let it sit there overnight in Floetrol, like after it's heated, because it'll the longer you let the stuff sit, the better saturation. Glue beds, we let them sit for 24 hours, and then sometimes, like on a clear disc, I'll let a glue bed go for 70, like on 72 hours. The clear plastics are harder, like Z, that stuff. It's harder plastic. The dye doesn't tape as well, so more time, but your designs are gonna last a lot longer. The brighter the ESPs, the Casoplast sucks up dye like nothing else, but also fades faster than anything else, just because as it accepts the dye, but the dye moves through the plastic faster too. Right. All right, and I'm going to show you guys a little design. So one thing a lot of people do with Floetrol is they put silicone oil in the Floetrol because it helps create what they call cells. But the way you can make cells a bunch of different ways. It's all surface tension. You're layering colors, and you're just causing one color to come up through the other. You can do that with heat. So like when we put a torch or put it under the heat lamp, you're going to see that the surface is going to heat, and it's going to allow some of the stuff from the bottom to come through. You're going to get a little bit of cycling just because as the top heats and the bottom, and it sinks or rises and that. The other thing you can do is you can use air. You can use a straw. You can use. I have a hair dryer that I use at home sometimes with a little attachment, and you just blast it, and then that disturbs the surface. Or a straw, or I'm going to show you a swipe where we pull like either plastic wrap or something else over. You layer some colors and pull one over, and that gives you a neat design as well.
So are we able to pour our own Floetrol back
Absolutely.
right now?
Yeah. If you want, let's go ahead and get These are the best.
Like I was wanting to do.
These are the best examples. And these are dollar store frisbees, and I like them because they're the right size, because they're just about 10 inches.
The bigger one, man.
No, it'll fit. It'll come off eventually, but no. And you don't want. It's more important for Floetrol since Floetrol is so expensive. You don't want to have. If you use like a big ultimate frisbee, you're wasting a bunch of Floetrol on the outside of the disc, and also your pattern isn't going to completely go on the disc because there's stuff outside the pattern. So, first thing I'm going to do with this one, I'm going to show you a little pattern that I do. I'm going to do like a triangle of red here.
How much do we want?
Yeah. So how much Floetrol?
You want to fill it up enough to where you hit the straight sides, so that like if you put a disc in there, it's got enough to float a little bit. Good question.
There'll be 2 Floetrols here.
And we're going to do Roy G. Biv here. If I can always remember, I would end up mixing up something.
Smack.
And I love this already. These Lazy Susans are amazing. I should have given you guys one of these. I'm sorry.
Oh. Okay.
Well, you can still spin those discs. They spin pretty easily on the table.
Yeah.
And now this is when it wants to go away. Okay.
Do we want to torch it before we do that?
From the bubbles?
If you really, no, we'll torch it. No, we're going to torch it at the end. Because this one, it doesn't matter. You can torch it. You can torch it at the end. You just don't want to torch it too much. You're going to put it under heat, so it's good.
That really gets rid of the bubbles. I didn't even think that.
Yeah.
Yep, and you'll see some of them come to the top because if there's bubbles underneath.
Yeah.
And that's the thing you want, because the bubbles on the bottom are the ones that raise during the while you're cooking the bed, and then you don't see any bubbles, and then there's bubbles at the end because they came up during the process.
Okay. That's awesome.
Yeah, after your tips were wrong, to see something.
All right, so this is my little pattern that I like to do. I'm gonna do a red, orange, yellow. Green.
I've never hooked that camera up, so I don't know. Like, it's supposed to be wide only, but like how wide, how close? I don't know. I'm gonna probably see. I wish I had something that I could see, but So who knows? By the time I get home, it could be all like everything's like.
Nah, you.
There's
There's
his
so
face.
much. There's so much editing to do.
And
you're just
that's the
rolling
other thing
all
is
the time.
that this stuff doesn't have to be perfect. We're just trying to get some color layered over the white here. And then
Maybe I'll
we're
get
going to
your
go
Facebook or
with
something if I
purple.
got a question or something, because I'm so new to it.
And you can kind of, the other thing is if your table's not flat, that's another thing is you'll get, the stuff will start to slant one way and you can just kind of rotate your
Yeah.
disc and it'll center it up a little bit.
Just keep
We're
rotating
doing
it.
all the colors.
Yep. And sometimes I will put a little bit of black at the end, but I didn't mix up any black this morning yet, so I'm just gonna.
There's still time.
There he is. All right.
Well, you might get some black in there. We do. We used to do 4-color black. I'm in the
We'll do another.
printing industry.
Let's see.
So we
I'll
used
just
to
put a
have
little.
to-
This is a really dark purple. This will work in
I
there.
kind of want to use that for one of mine. Are you gonna put one of your discs in there?
Either way, I can let you guys do this. Let me go get my little swiping tool. I'll be right back.
I didn't even know. Like that's a lot of colors. I didn't even think that they could do that.
And literally, you can use absolutely. I'm going to do a swipe here, but you can use anything you want.
Okay.
I came across shelf liner just by accident, and I love it. And I'm the only person I know that uses the shelf liner, but it works great for me. A lot of people like to use plastic wrap. I hate plastic wrap because it's so hard to handle and manipulate.
That's fair.
What did I do with that stupid scissors? All right. And so what I want to do with this is I want to get a piece that's half of the diameter of the bed.
Okay.
Because I'm going to start in the middle. So I want something that's just about, you can get a nice straight edge if you can. I want something that's pretty close, maybe a little longer. Absolutely. And this is where this thing is going to be even better because I spin the disc when I do this. And so depending on where you want to start, I just pick a side, like I'll start here on the red. I'm going to put this in the middle, line it up in the center, and then just start pulling and spinning the disc. And you're going to pull all of these colors over each other. Try to get it as close to the edge as you can. Oh yeah, this works great with this spinner.
Wow.
And then you just go around about 2 times, and you see all these. You can even see some cell. You'll see a few little. But then when we torch it, it's gonna get even better. Okay. Now you're gonna get that little line when you come up, and it's kind of hard to avoid.
Right.
I'm gonna set that right there for you. And then we're gonna use this little. Then we're gonna just take a little tiny piece to do the center. Literally like this. And you can just get in the center and you can do the same thing. And this one you can kind of just manually twist. But you're just trying to get that same effect in the middle. So everything is kind of swirled together. Boop. And that is it. Now, what we do here, follow me. Take this. Can we sweep this floor a little bit under here, Seth, before we clean it up before we put stuff down? We're gonna put this under the heat lamp now. But first I'm gonna torch it because then you'll see that I can pop all bubbles with it first.
I'm gonna steal this dye bed and use it.
Yeah, that'd be a nice one.
And so I just use a cheap
Oh yeah.
propane torch. Main thing with the torch is you don't want to overcook the top. So the neat thing about this is that you can use this and you can get 4 or 5 discs out of this one bed if you do it right. Because
Yep.
once you
Okay.
finish, you're going to pull the disc out, and that's like more surface tension. As you pull the disc out, that messes up the surface again, and you'll get a cool design underneath it. And then you can use a straw or a skewer, or you can do other things, and you can redesign it, and then you'll be able to put another bed in. But what you don't want to do is if you heat it up too much while you're cooking it, the dye on the outside is going to solidify, and it's gonna, and then you got to pull that out, or if you get it too hot, it'll get too thick. And if you cook this too much, now come here and watch this. You're gonna see these little, some of these cells are gonna start opening up as you heat them. See how they're getting bigger?
Oh, yeah.
And this is going to continue to happen once we put it, I'm just doing this mostly to pop bubbles, but once we put it under the heat lamp for 10 minutes, we're going to set it under there for like 10 minutes before you put the disc in it, and they're going to continue to get bigger. And you're going to get more and more cool little patterns like that. And those are going to continue to get expanded a little bit. So that's kind of the drag style. And this is no silicone oil at all.
Right.
And so let's just put this down here, and I'll go show you guys another method.
So then you would put your disc in there right then?
Nope,
And-
I'm going to heat that for 10 minutes. I'm going to let it heat up because it's going to continue to warm up the die, and it's going to open those cells a little bit.
Yep.
And then I'm going to come in and put the disc in about
Oh,
10 minutes.
Okay, and then we're done.
And then we're going to put it in there, and it's going to cook for 90 minutes.
You got chalk in enough.
Let's see if I can get some of this to move. That's right. And then, of course, if we end up with this is just a test, but I probably have too much in the bottom when I started.
So you can also go put it under the lamp.
It will.
It'll
I know. I'm just going to show them one of
Full job bed.
the All right.
Nice.
Yes, that looks awesome. Okay. Is it too hot?
warm, it just goes straight to 150.
Oh. Okay. Well, we can play with it.
Turn it off.
So see, there you go.
I got it at 128 right now.
So we'll just slide it out. That's the easiest way to do it. Now, when you're putting a disc in the bed, you've done it before, but you just want to, I like to lay it away from me. That's my personal preference.
Okay.
And you probably want to get down, hold it. Yep. A lot of people we used to start when we did it, put tape on the back, and everyone
I still do
pull
that.
out. Just pull. You can hold any disc by just
I know.
pulling out. You just
So-
want to find out where. Well, first of all, figure out where your center is, right?
Right.
So do you want this in the middle, or do you want, if you want, it doesn't really matter. You've got enough room that you're going to get a cool
Right.
pattern. So just lay down one edge at an angle, and then slowly put the rest of it in.
How much do you torch it?
Just move it around until it sees some stuff open up a little bit. It'll keep, and mainly bubble popping.
All right.
Yep. Now, if you want, you can push it down a little bit. Now, if you have like a white edge,
Yeah.
like discs with a white edge, you can push it down, but it'll sink a little bit.
The MVP black rim really doesn't matter.
Absolutely. Although you'd be surprised, you'll see a little pattern of the die on the black rim.
Yep. Nice.
So now what we're just going to do is we'll monitor the temp on that. You don't want it to go above 120 for very long.
Mm-hmm.
So we've timed it out that about 90 minutes at 20 inches or so will get you up to about that temperature. And you can let them go for longer, but a lot of times 90 minutes and then let it sit for 30 minutes
Here, I'll
seems
grab
to be
that.
a good
It's already on cooking.
measure. That looks awesome, dude.
Well, it's kind of on the angle here.
Let's see.
Is it actually?
Oh yeah, we'll scoot it over. We'll scoot this over. Yeah, there's a crack in the cement.
All right, and then you'll be able to throw my disc in there.
Absolutely.
Sweet.
Trying to do is there's a circle, see? And I'm just going to get rid of this first because this is just extra material. So this is just extra vinyl that is on the thing. So now you got it like this, and basically your goal is to peel off the transfer tape, and it just comes off like this.
All right, Jeff, I'm leaving my disc here.
Awesome.
And I appreciate everything.
Absolutely. Thank you so much
Yeah,
for coming.
thank you.
That was awesome. So basically what you want to do now is you just want to wrap these around the edge. So just want to and you're going to see it's going to pull off a little bit because that's where your cut line is.
Okay.
So be careful with that because you don't want it to bleed. So you just want to basically just kind of and it's okay if you do that because we're going to, it's a blue disc. The black isn't going to be a big deal, but you already see. So what you want to do is you want to peel off. So that's kind of what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
I would.
What is
That's just. That must just be
transfer?
something that was dirty on either on my hands or.
Happens.
Sorry.
No, that's good.
But try to fold these over, and you're going to see some of the cut lines are going to be right on the edge. But it's just going to help you when you hot dip it so that you're not going to get as much dye on the back.
Okay.
And then once you get that done, you can either start in the middle or you can start on the edge. It might be easier to start in the middle on the weeding. And you see what you're going to do? You're going to take off you're going to take off that middle X and then every other one.
So the very middle.
I would leave the very middle one white.
Okay.
And then pull
But the
the
next
one.
one.
Then just do every other one. And the
Okay.
best tool you're going to want to use, I would just use
One of
this
those
tool. I
picks?
would like this, yeah. So you just want to get in here on the edge of the cut. And they should lift up pretty good. Now the main thing is you want to pull like kind of away so that you separate it from that cut on the inside.
So you don't get the
So you don't pull it. And let me just see how well this is cut, because I cut all these a couple nights ago and I haven't had a chance to weed them. So sometimes, depending on the cut settings,
best way to find out.
it's easier or harder to. All right, and then so that's the process, and then you just want to skip the next one and get that third one. So you can
keep
either
going.
use
Every other?
every other one. That's the goal.
Okay. So we got another guy for. I've got to pull the rest of these guys off, and then we're good.
He's probably going to be 15 minutes,
Okay.
Sounds good. I'm gonna get this up to like 1.
or you could try the other one.
I'm just gonna send it. I'll get it hotter and
Okay.
off. Should be good.
Make sure.
Do you know anything about dyeing?
So I have. This is another stencil I have.
Yeah.
Yeah,
cool.
this one is our logo. Pull the lines around the letters and do those black, and then you could put it in a bed and color the inside of it. You have my phone, don't you, Seth?
I do. Do you know how to get this in?
Yeah, I know it's all right. It was a. The dye's not going to take on that spot, and you end up with one little spot on your desk that's sad. So
So trying to learn them all, like, holy cow, I've been wanting to do stencils too.
I know. Well, what you can do, if you wanted to, is if you want to put a stencil on and then do a spin dye, you'll have the spin dye and then you'll pull the stencil off.
Yes.
I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
I'm pretty jealous. Of you
Okay. And then we have the optical illusion like this one,
Okay.
and we have the one that's It's a Good Day to Die, and then let's see, what else do I have? Some of these are.
So yeah, I used to be a big Trekkie, so yeah.
Yeah, I liked it when I was like, because I love that It's a Good Day to Die. The main thing we want is to make sure it is centered. And I have a buddy that has a laser pointer that he hangs from the ceiling.
That's cheating.
That works pretty well, I have to admit. Or even better, another guy that came one year, they have the laser pointers that are meant for like, they sit on the table. And they're not directly above. They're at an angle, but they still give the way that they have a mirror in them or something.
And we also have spin dyes, which
It's just that's a practice one.
Like the old spinograph where you used to be a little kid and sit there and spin it.
All right, so this is you print your stencil. I'm putting centering marks just so that I'll know how to center it up.
Swap and.
Sure, you're doing great by the way on there.
I'll go sit over here.
This is called transfer tape. So what you do with the stencil, you want to put this over the stencil so that when you take the backing off, it sticks to this tape, and then you have.
yeah, it looks like they're moving. Tumbling.
They're moving the opposite. Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. I sure
Yep.
Okay. And just put your fingers in.
Decided to go Floetrol.
I love it when people just dive in and start making their stuff. That's the best part. So those four guys decided to skip.
Oh, they didn't even say a word. I said the word $40 and they all get really uncomfortable.
I understand.
So bad.
Well, you know,
Hey, some kids can't afford it.
I know. I can't
understand.
afford $40.
I understand.
I'm not trying to shame them. I just was like, oh, they didn't even say hi.
They said nothing. They
Yeah.
looked around and then left.
The one kid seemed like he wanted to, but the rest of the other three.
Yeah.
I get it.
His friends are like, nope.
And knowing my history of tournaments, they've got like one car between them, or maybe two. And that's the worst part, coming here with people in different divisions without enough cars. and trying to
Oh,
get
you
everyone
can't. You
trying to
can't.
get everyone to all the
It
different
was
courses.
hard. It was hard enough having my 2 kids, and I wasn't even playing.
Yeah. Yep. I was trying to
Now-
trying to make sure Seth got to his rounds last year and get myself to my rounds and get this place cleaned up.
How long did you play? I was a weekend. Okay. Just like most of the people, especially that kids, understand. Yeah. Like, because that's what you can do. Yeah. These days, like,
He didn't get me too high.
now we got a hole. Yeah, no, I like what considers to be a tattoo. Yes. Because her country is always, she doesn't play and go all different years and stuff. So for her, definitely, yeah, I was never, is there something that did when I was hurt? Was anything I was involved in? And,
If you would have asked me 7 years ago if I was going to be teaching art classes, so good. I would have said,
You were like,
"Are you nuts?" And then I picked up during COVID.
Well, this has got to just heat up for about 10 minutes.
10 minutes, okay.
Go back.
Time for another Floetrol.
It does test your eyes.
It
I
does.
should plug this. I could plug this in if I can find the cord. This is a light cord,
Oh,
and it lights up. And so on the clear discs, it definitely helps. Like give you a backlight.
all right. That's all you know. The fun part.
When can I pick those up?
All right.
Well, he starts tomorrow. So which one?
Both Friday and Saturday. I'll be there both
There we go.
nights.
Oh, I got 2 discs.
When you say fly mark or the one. Yeah.
All right, I tried doing a stencil die, and this guy, well, you can see it's gonna come out half stencil, but I'm gonna do a glue bed. I got purple, orange, green, all neon. Let's see how this turns out. All right. Now to lay it down nice and even. All right, just going for it. All right, and like that, we've got the glue bed down. You can see the stencil. That should be pretty cool.
Okay. Here, let's set it over here.
So you gotta let it sit for a little while?
No, you don't have to let it sit. I mean, I'm just saying the best way to do it is you just want to pull it. You just want to grab it
Here.
and pull it. Let some of the dye.
You're playing, I'll hold it. You can grab it.
You can sit it right on here. Here, you want me to hold this for you? You got it.
It's got its own little tripod.
That's pretty cool.
All right. I'm going up at an angle.
Yep, up at an angle and let it drip. And then
Then you
go
can just go ahead
straight
and
into the sink and rinse.
rinse it.
There you go. And then there's that sponge up there if you need it.
One bubble.
Yeah. You can just wipe off. Yeah, that looks nice.
Oh, that's cool.
There's a few bubbles on there, but these will come off with the scratchy.
Touch them up.
Yep, and then you can just, we got different colors and you can figure out what you want to. What you thought? What you expected?
Nope, this is what I expected, and this is I like the pattern and how you've.
So yeah, I'll show you what we got. Let's see. There's Q-tips. I got it here. And then you could use.
I think I'll be bringing a disc back.
Use any of those colors. And then you can play with any of the colors out of there
Okay.
if you're looking for specific ones. I'm wondering if this was from the stamp. Sometimes, yeah, see you can feel the little raised, that's probably from the stamp.
Oh yeah.
You feel how there's a little bit of raised,
Right.
or is that? Oh no, that's the dye right there. There's a little bit of, there's that, you can get it, that sponge will take that off again.
Wash it. I played with this thing, and
Oh,
Yeah.
Now that's taking the black out
Yeah.
of the stamp. We don't want to do that. Sorry.
No, it's like I might be just fine with leaving that bubble there.
Okay. Yeah, it's just a little bubble, and
That's
it gives
fine.
it character,
Yeah.
and it gives it a little bit of contrast.
Right. Cool. Yeah. Yeah. I'm good with that.
All right.
All right. After we did that, I'm gonna put the destroyer now in this Floetrol bed. This is the number 2. The second time we're using it, I just dyed this Watt in that same bed. Came out pretty cool, but that's gonna look different. Right.
Yeah, some people are really good at it. Like that guy Tim, he was just.
So after learning from Jeff and leaving 4 discs down there at the art field with him, I was like, all right, I'm gonna see you on Friday, maybe Saturday. I don't know how long it's gonna take my disc to die, but I'm here all week. So, peace out. I found my discs, my disc guy.
Did you have the destroyer?
I had the destroyer.
I really,
the MD3.
really was hesitant to not send you a picture.
Okay. Oh my word. Oh my word. That one came out
That
amazing.
was one of my favorite ones of the whole weekend. This one is amazing. This tee is amazing too.
And it was the MD3.
Yeah, with the stencil. Yeah, the negative space.
The black light. Yeah, we gotta see the.
Oh, you know what? I'm so
My
sorry.
black light's in the
I don't have
hotel.
My, wait,
It's
wait,
fine.
wait. No, it's not here either. I'm sorry. I'm
No.
scrambling and switching cars all day to
look
give my son the air-conditioned car while he plays.
And then I think I had a heat, but I actually did not dye the heat. But I don't really mind.
Oh, you mean you need another disc?
No, I had bought a heat with the
Okay.
pack.
All right. Can I get a picture? Can I get a picture?
Oh yeah, definitely. I got
All right.
this guy rolling too.
Let me. Oh yeah, cool, sweet. Well, we really enjoyed having you. I hope you enjoyed it.
Greg, meet Greg.
Greg's unite. Craig's, get out of here.
Yeah, no Craigs.
No Craig's.
I hate being called Craig.
No, don't like it at all. I also get, I don't know if it's the way I say my name, but I get Brad. They'll be like, what's your name? It's like Greg. And then like, at the coffee place where they're like, coffee for Brad. I'm like, who? Who are you talking to?
Your face looks like a Brad?
I don't know.
Maybe. Bradley Williams? I mean, that's a compliment.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't throw that smooth.
I went off and I went to Lake Eureka the next day. And at Lake Eureka, I saw the Dyers Guild guy, the guy with the big beard that, you saw in Bedanza. Yeah, I got to meet him for the first time, and I'm like, okay, I can formulate a plan here. I can go and find discs to dye at the Fly Mart from players, get their signatures, and bring it back to him on the last day and dye some discs. Learn from him the different techniques, the glue techniques. This is all my stuff from glue beds over the years. I've been doing shaving cream dyes lately because they're easy, but I didn't know use cling wrap inside the pie tin. Easy cleanup. And you just let it sit out, and then you have your glue dye. I'm gonna try it this way for a little bit. Gonna throw away the old kit, make a new kit. So I went and I learned from Dave. His name is Dave, the guy with the beard, larger beard than me. at the Dyers Guild at Lake Eureka on Sunday, and I brought some cool discs with me, like a Big Germ Tempo, a Big Germ Hex with the Big Perm. Big Germ, really cool to meet at the Fly Mart. I also met Joey Tamale, and I brought a Tamale Trail. And I'm like, I'm gonna take these back with me and dye them at the Dyers Guild. And Dave let me film there too. So here, we'll jump into that too. This is gonna be one large vlog of dyeing. And are you prepared to dye? I was prepared to dye that day.
There you go.
Let's go with that.
What up? We're gonna die today. Alright, so looking for these guys?
Yep, so we're going to do purple first.
Nice
And
little droppers.
Yep. And you want to keep, once you drop the droppers, keep the droppers vertical so the
Yep.
point is down.
Yep. And then we're going all around the outside?
Yep.
Little by little?
Yep.
Like this? Next to each other, or?
Yep, right next to each other. And you can squeeze the bottle to get out the
I don't
drops.
know. Anytime you go to an event, someone's going to ask for one, so we actually have one, and then it has
only thing is just try not to get the tip
figure right.
touching
Then
the glue.
if I'm disc wrap,
Yeah.
fades faster.
Really? Oh, that's a great. This is a great saying for a cicada.
It is a cicada.
Yeah. It's a cicada disc in the.
Yeah. I stole that from an embroidery.
That's all. Yeah. Great. Just a little theme.
I'm willing to negotiate prices today too.
That'll work. Then for the blue, just basically right next to the purple and right on the line of the purple outside.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, when I do
Let me see that real quick.
I'm gonna throw them.
Sorry, not our regulars.
Take the toothpick. Start on the outside, go to the center of where that little nipple is, and just keep going back and forth without taking out the toothpick. And you want to go like all the way to the edge so you kind of dig in the purple in as well.
Okay.
And you can go as tight or as wide as you want with that.
Right. That's got a lot of extra pigment in it there.
It's an interesting texture. Pull it out. Then the next step you're going to do is you're going to take the toothpick again. You're just going to start on. I'm trying to think. Yeah, we'll start on the outside and go all the way towards the center. And once you're in the center, you can go back out between the lines that you just did.
Okay.
Once you get to the center, still keep the toothpick in, but you want to go between your lines, so basically between the hoops.
Now I'm going to go back
Yep.
this way.
There you go. Perfect. All right.
Yeah, if you look at it on the
So, if you're happy with the bed, we can send it. There is going to be that texture, obviously, which it's completely up to you. We can kind of probably put it in his hair, give or take.
I'd say.
So like that.
Okay.
So yeah.
I'm gonna say you go for laying it down. I'm not as steady right now.
Gotcha.
It's just barely fitting. That's the hex.
Yeah, it's a larger mid-range.
Yeah.
Again,
What? It fits.
it does. All right. So we got that one. Yeah. So you can do the black, and again, purple or blue or green. It's up to you.
I don't know.
Blue it is.
Yeah. Yeah, because I think it's more so like what's going to pop most.
Yeah.
And the blue is more along the lines of that. Yeah.
So the first thing I would do is just a line of black, which would probably be a straight line.
Slide.
Then you just want to do a line of blue right next to it, so right there.
Is that another line of black or no?
No.
Okay.
So what we can do is we can leave it like that. I can get you a straw so you can blow stuff around.
That was like a really nice organic flow. I like it a lot.
So what would you say, like blow from the black into the blue?
Yeah, however you want. You can go this way, that way, whichever way. Which I've never saw this before.
Oh, I have.
Get a little there.
All right.
Get some oxygen.
It's up to you.
It's there. It's there.
All right.
We'll blackness through there. Okay. Yeah. I like the torture better. They were like, oh, just pick up the tray and smack it down and it'll pop the bubbles.
Yeah.
It does for Floetrol, but I don't know why.
It was a bit more thick.
Yeah.
I can send it or you can send it.
I'm going to send it.
Okay.
Sure.
So you want to go like that and have that angle down first.
Yep, this guy down first, and then find the tamale and make sure he's not too much, but it's just right to the edge.
Yep. There you go.
Cool.
Good on that. Go into the hydrator.
You're still rolling.
Yep.
Are we still rolling?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Do another one. So, for this one, what the colors that I would recommend are probably black, red, orange, and even yellow.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would recommend doing the darker colors on the outside.
Okay. Yep.
So if you are going to do black, I would do it on the outside.
Yep.
Then yeah, then red, then orange, then yellow if you wanted to use it.
Well, that one went out fast.
We're going to do the greatest roll that works still.
That's fair.
Want to clean the bottom? Break. Then you can actually roll that black in if you want. There you go. Perfect.
Okay.
gonna do the red, basically right next to the black. Orange right next to red. Yeah. Screen dye. Yellow. Next orange. So again, in and out from the outside to the center.
Okay.
Yep. So, you can send it or I can send it?
yeah.
Okay. So, want to go at a very slight angle and you want to go nice and slow. And you'll see the glue line is basically going that fast across this. See it?
Yeah, I mean, the neutron you can't really see through
Yeah.
too much, but big firm, big germ.
Slow, slow. Oh, that might go a little too fast. Still, should work. Find out.
Yep.
All right. Cool. So, in an hour, so I go and grab it. All right.
Thank you.
I was like, it must. No, not even.
All right. So we got your die discs, and we'll go one by one. The first one that we'll do is a Joey Tamale disc. I think this one turned out really good.
Wow.
With the half and half.
Yeah.
It's a nice compliment to the stamp.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
That just hit it right on.
Absolutely.
Or you can get into
Okay.
So, fantastic job with that one. This was the first one that you did, but this is the big germ disc.
Ooh.
I think it looked really good with that blue color stamp with the blue colors. Looks very, very good.
And the little swirl on Germ's face.
Yeah. So, very cool.
Oh, wow.
And last but not least, we got another one, which I was unsure about this one because we did the whole thing.
Right.
But I think it worked out really well. You can still see the stamp color, and you got the yellow of the face. So yeah.
That's amazing.
It looks really, really cool. I'm honestly impressed. So great job on doing the die.
Oof. Sweet.
Well, you know, we could.
Well, that was a fun time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks for helping me out and letting me film.
Absolutely. I can have the whole one too.
Oh, sure. Yeah, it's still rolling.
Still rolling?
Yeah.
Oh, well. Then film us me taking a picture.
Oh,
So,
thank you.
once you grab your discs. You can stay right there. Get them all in one
Oh, yeah.
Man, I can't even.
Yeah, it's like juggling. All right. Awesome. Thank you. Good.
Cool. All signed by the guys themselves last night at the Fly Mart. That was a fun time. Awesome. Thank you. All right, guys, come out to the Dyers Guild or watch his tutorial. So the ones I got dyed at the Dyers Guild. Just to recap, big germ. We saw these earlier, but again, I'm back in Wisconsin. Another big germ. This is the Tempo, that one was the Hex. And then the Joey Tamale, half and half, that was a blue and onyx. So, similar type of dyes that I want to do, different discs. Plasma Pyro for 6-sided discs. I don't even know if this is dial. Mana. Proton Mana. Plasma Shift. Neutron Turbulence. Also 6-sided discs. If you watch the guys, you know what I mean. It's pretty cool. Greg is his name. Greg is my name. New time lapse. And the Jomez Pro Trail. It's got names of everywhere that the tour stopped this year, all along the edge. That was a bit different. Bright yellow, neon lemon zest, sonic blue, and some cherry, all mixed together. That's gonna be a nice one on the time lapse. Wasn't recording when I was putting those colors in, but we've got neon pink, neon purple, iris, sonic blue, and the trail. Go for the trail. Again, this is the braided swirl technique that I learned from Dave at the Dyer's Guild. Alright, and that's all set. Here they will sit. And it's the next morning, and all the discs have sat overnight. Had them cooking under the heat lamp for a little bit too. So the colors baked in. Whew. It's passion. If it turns anything out like what you can see here, that'd be cool. And buzz. I'm gonna pull them out of the glue beds. I'm gonna wash them off here in a bucket too. UV color change passion. That can be dyed. The plasma streamline shift. Ooh, that is beautiful now. All white normally. Yeah. Beautiful. I was trying to do a half dye, but turned out to be a majority dye. That's fine. Still turned out pretty cool. The new retooled time lapse. 12.5 -1.2 instead of a -1.3. And the Jomez Pro Trail. Nice. Yep. Love them all. Passion, changes colors. Favorite by far. Second favorite would be this Turbulence. Love the blues, the black. Cool. And the most disappointing one probably, the Buzz. Maybe I just need to dye it for longer. I just now got the dehydrator. So, here, we'll go check that out. This little guy right here, sitting on the shelf. Got multiple trays. Yeah. Anyway. I gotta get new trays for the discs to sit in because I'm gonna sit in the middle. It's doable, but they're not very tall. I think it'll be good. Have a nice set of instructions for anyone else to do. If you want to buy one of these dehydrators, I think this was 40 bucks. I would probably go for the $80 one. A little bit better, a little more room inside. But hey, this is my first time trying this method and I like it. It is Halloween actually tonight. It's All Hallows Eve. And I've learned a lot of different ways to dye a disc and gathered a lot of different materials over the last 2 months or so since I got back from Ledgestone, and I think it's time to show it off. Go to your local craft store, whether it's Hobby Lobby or Michael's, find a bin, got one, all the different inks mixed up already. These are all in Nalgene bottles. They have acetone and Prochem in them. I don't have enough acetone yet to have all the colors quite done, but I have the ones that I like, and I also have these smaller bottles that were a different idea I had for time. These actually deteriorate over time because of rubber on top that just gets eaten away by the acetone. So the Nalgene bottles have no rubber and they are perfect for storing chemicals. Anyway, I filmed a few different ways that I dyed over the months, over the years. I started this channel with dyeing discs January of 2023. Get these plates from Dollar Store, Dollar General, but they're like super thin. They're plastic, they're reusable. I'm doing glue dyes, so again, Michael's, Hobby Lobby. I get a gallon of glue. I reuse some of it that I can, that's why it's a little pinkish in this one. You got your ink. Also at Hobby Lobby, you've got eye droplets. Something you can order on Amazon. Compressed air. So you can blow the ink around in the glue. You'll see. We'll do that on hyperlapse later. But over the prep, you got your cling wrap from wherever you get your groceries at. Just get Glade Press and Seal. This is the one that you want to wrap the plates around in because it makes it easier for cleanup. I learned this from Dave at the Dyers Guild. So when you get the plastic wrap, cling wrap on the plate, then you've got a spot to pour the glue. That much. Spread. Do another one. Thank you, Dave, for teaching me the swirl and the 2 patterns. Those are the favorite ones that I picked out at Ledgestone. And here's the dehydrator. I have these trays that go on top. And this was a disc under here for shimmying so that I can figure out what's level. And put the last one on top. Seal it up and let it sit for hours. These are, one's a Proton, so that one's probably got to sit for, honestly, 6 hours in this in order to get that dye to properly soak into the plastic. And then we have a Halo Champion Fox and a Star Fox. Star Fox. Did they do that on purpose? That was one of my favorite characters. Ooh, who wants to play N64? It's been 5 hours, but it's too late. It's really dark right now. I'm just gonna turn the dehydrator off, and we'll check on these in the morning. We'll just take them over and stack. And I already have a bucket here with warm water in it, and I'll just start taking the discs off, putting them in there. Oh. It seems like the glue dried a little bit much. That's probably because I let it sit overnight with the dehydrator off. Oh, that looks really cool. What? Alright, those came out really cool. Let's go see what they look like in the sunlight. These two came out the best. Sweet. You'll have to come back later to see what we're doing here. Alright, and that wraps things up. Well, thank you for watching. This has been Arctic Cats here with another disc dye tutorial and a whole hodgepodge of different videos that I've filmed over the last, like I said, 6 or 7 months. That joke is old now and no one cares about it. Haha. But these are my 3 favorite techniques of using the acetone and the ink. One of them with the line down the middle, and then using the airbrush. Another one with them down the middle with 2 colors on either side, and then using a toothpick and doing circles. And then third with 2 circles on the outside for colors, and then using the toothpick to make a pattern. So I like going pulling it from the outside in to make kind of a burst pattern. You'll see it later, but probably not in this video. Another time, another video, another day when I actually can go out and play and it's not snowy outside. I'm not just stuck in the basement dyeing discs. But anyway, thanks for watching. These discs are up next. The glow is the blue one, but I'll catch you in the next one.